March 2025. The world is holding its breath. Donald Trump is back in the White House. His skepticism about supporting Ukraine, once part of his campaign rhetoric, is now shaping official policy. While Western leaders still express their commitment publicly, behind closed doors, deep divisions are surfacing. Meanwhile, Putin is increasingly cornered by economic decline, mounting battlefield losses, and tightening sanctions. Yet the Kremlin shows no signs of backing down. On the Ukrainian side, the war has evolved into a high-tech confrontation. Tanks, artillery, and infantry are still present. They now follow the lead of drones, fiber optic communications, thermal vision, and AI-assisted targeting. One of the clearest examples of this transformation comes from the Magyar Birds unit of the 414th Brigade, which carried out a series of impactful operations in Donbas during the final week of March. This video reveals how silent and invisible warfare can be just as devastating as any open assault. Now, we turn our eyes to Donbas, where the 414th Brigade is rewriting the rules of modern combat. March 24th, 2025. An armored vehicle advancing on an assault mission is covered with wire cages, grille reinforcements, and rubber padding. Most importantly, it's equipped with electronic warfare systems. One notable detail, the roof has been reinforced with extra protection. It is technically possible to attack such vehicles with regular FPV drones while they're in motion. In contrast, drones equipped with fiber optic guidance systems can perform such operations with far greater stability and safety. The first strike is successful, and the tank is brought to a halt. Now comes the second phase, complete destruction. A quick survey of the surroundings is made, and then a precise strike is executed. After the explosion, reconnaissance drones monitor the aftermath. They do not leave the area until the tank is fully destroyed. First, the exterior add-on protections catch fire, followed by the internal ammunition. Do you see the yellow smoke coming out of the barrel? That's a result of remaining explosive chemicals mixed with hydraulic oils used inside the tank. Under extreme heat and pressure, they vaporize and escape through any available openings. March 25th, 2025. A Russian soldier spots an approaching drone and desperately tries to hide beneath the ruins of a destroyed building. In a final act of panic, he even kicks at the drone just before it detonates. Later that same day, another soldier crouches beside the wall of a shattered house, convinced the drone operator won't see him. His final glance, filled with fear, says it all. A massive explosion follows, and then complete silence. March 26th, 2025. In the middle of the battlefield, a tank is spotted abandoned in open terrain. Once reconnaissance drones relay the information back to command, a kamikaze drone is dispatched for a precision strike. The first hit damages the vehicle. Then a second drone dives in, followed by a third. With each strike, the pressure and heat build up until the final blow ignites the ammunition inside. The tank erupts in a massive explosion, reduced to a smoldering wreck. A drone operator detects a multiple launch rocket system positioned in open terrain. The 18 barrels on the vehicle appear to have been recently used. With 2 rapid FPV strikes, the system is rendered inoperative. March 24th, 2025. A Russian soldier hiding among the rubble is surrounded by the Magyar birds team. In a moment of desperation, he throws his rifle at the approaching drone. It's too late. As the drone operator prepares the final strike, the soldier tries to shield himself using nearby debris. Most of his body remains exposed. The final blow lands, and the soldier is neutralized. Elsewhere, a wounded Russian soldier attempts to crawl out of the area. The drone is following and finishes the job. Another enemy soldier is spotted hiding inside a partially intact building with 4 standing walls. A precise strike brings the entire structure down. March 22nd, 2025. Reconnaissance teams discover a Russian bunker camouflaged with surrounding materials. An FPV drone is dispatched to investigate. Just as it's about to glide into the entrance, its propellers get caught in the netting at the bunker's mouth, causing it to fall to the ground. The onboard warhead hasn't detonated yet. At this moment, the drone operator makes a clever tactical decision: to wait. Minutes pass and the plan pays off. A Russian soldier cautiously pokes his head out of the bunker, scanning the area. Eventually, he steps outside and approaches the motionless drone to inspect it. Right then, the operator triggers the warhead. A powerful explosion follows. The bunker takes heavy damage, and visual confirmation shows that one of the enemy soldiers inside has been eliminated. The success of the strike highlights both the patience of the operator and the precision of the FPV system. March 23rd, 2025. Nightfall. A Ukrainian FPV drone is quietly maneuvered by its operator into a hangar where Russian soldiers are sleeping. The goal is to catch them completely off guard. As the drone gets deeper inside, a few soldiers begin to stir. Moments later, the detonation occurs, just as planned. March 22nd, 2025. 2 tanks attempting to break through Ukrainian positions are detected in the field. As you can see, both are struck by drone attacks. Within moments, they turn into balls of fire. Once the burning subsides, all that will remain is empty shells of metal. March 20th, 2025, an operation is carried out using 4 fiber optic system drones. Taking advantage of the darkness, Ukrainian forces successfully destroy a BMP, a multiple rocket launcher system, and 2 artillery units located in the same area. Because all these systems were clustered together, the resulting fire spread to nearby ammunition, causing extensive secondary damage. March 21st, 2025. Reconnaissance units detect 3 Russian armored vehicles on the move. FPV drones are quickly deployed to the area, while Ukrainian artillery units also join the strike. Despite challenging weather conditions that make the operation more difficult, the vehicles are successfully stopped. 2 of them are completely destroyed. March 19th, 2025. Reconnaissance drones identified 3 artillery batteries in nearby areas. Each was eliminated in a separate targeted strike. March 20th, 2025. A tank hidden inside a concealed hangar is identified. The drone carefully approaches to ensure the vehicle is rendered inoperable. With precise execution, the tank is struck and destroyed, along with the structure it was housed in. March 23rd, 2025. A soldier hiding inside a ruined house is located. The target is swiftly neutralized. March 23rd, 2025. A soldier is seen fleeing through the forest. An FPV drone operator spots him, triggering a pursuit. As the soldier weaves between the trees, the drone follows closely behind, tracking his every move. Fear drives him forward. The drone stays relentlessly on his trail. In the end, the operator prevails. March 23, 2025. Just past midnight, 3 drones are deployed in a targeted strike against Russian armored vehicles and equipment. The attacks are executed successfully. March 22, 2025. A fiber optic drone delivers a direct hit to the body of a vehicle transporting Russian soldiers. March 23, 2025. A cleanup operation is carried out against previously disabled but not yet destroyed vehicles. The goal is to ensure these assets can never be reused by Russian forces. Each vehicle is carefully and deliberately eliminated one by one. March 22, 2025. Another soldier hiding among the ruins is spotted, taken out with a single precise strike. A lone soldier wandering across open terrain is also eliminated on the spot. Between March 19 and 26, 2025, a total of 4,097 FPV drone sorties were carried out in the Donbas region alone. Of these, 1,665 were direct attack missions. Night bombers launched 1,063 strikes, primarily targeting personnel shelters, armored vehicles, and ammunition depots. Reconnaissance and small kamikaze drones attached to brigade units were deployed 2,536 times, while combat UAVs conducted 133 sorties. During this period, recon teams observed, confirmed, and designated 973 unique targets, including heavy armored vehicles, artillery systems, tanks, and troop carriers. Additionally, 244 remote mining operations were successfully executed. Among the enemy assets destroyed, 12 tanks, 12 SAU, self-propelled artillery systems, 77 different artillery systems, 47 armored personnel carriers, BMPs, BTRs, and others, a total of 309 different military vehicles and equipment, and 904 unique targets overall. The human losses are even more striking. In the Donbas region alone, 263 Russian soldiers were neutralized across 3 operational periods, 157 between March 19th to 21st, and 106 between March 24th to 26th. Additionally, 182 more enemy personnel were eliminated in the Kursk direction. For Russian forces already suffering losses during the day, true terror begins when night falls, because in the stillness of darkness, Ukraine's night doctors come alive. These specialized FPV drone operators operate under cover of night. Their targets are usually hidden trenches, bunkers, troop carriers, or ammunition caches. To the naked eye, nothing. Through thermal optics, everything is visible. In just a few nights, these teams have successfully struck 1,063 targets, most of them with direct hits. Self-propelled artillery systems, SAUs,
and armored personnel carriers are prioritized, especially since they're often used for nighttime supply runs to frontline positions. Night strikes don't just aim for equipment, they aim for the human element of war. Many soldiers are hit while resting in shelters or makeshift bunkers. A blast is often the only warning, and for many, it comes too late. The silence before the strike is as chilling as the explosion itself. For the night doctors, this is more than just a mission. It's the most effective and quietest way to stop the enemy in their tracks. Over recent days, Ukrainian defense forces have demonstrated a high level of efficiency in intercepting enemy FPV drones across several critical regions. In the Pokrovsk sector, 137 enemy FPV drones were detected, with 103 successfully neutralized, reflecting an impressive 75% interception rate. In the Kherson region, 52 enemy drones were identified, and 36 were destroyed, resulting in a 69% success rate. Additional reports indicate that within the same time frame, 45 more enemy drones were spotted over Pokrovsk, 37 of which were eliminated. In Kherson, 32 drones were intercepted, and 24 were neutralized. Taken together, these operations resulted in the detection of 77 enemy FPV drones and the successful destruction of 61 of them, demonstrating the growing effectiveness of Ukrainian electronic warfare, detection, and counter-drone strategies on multiple fronts. From the shattered remains of armored vehicles to the precise strikes carried out in the dead of night, these operations reveal more than just battlefield victories. They reflect a growing tactical mastery shaped by experience, innovation, and resilience. Each sortie, each confirmed hit, and each eliminated threat is a reminder that this war is being fought with strategy, vigilance, and unwavering determination. As the fighting continues across Donbas, Kherson, and other regions, Ukraine's defenders adapt and respond with increasing precision. The data is not simply numbers. It stands as proof of every crew, every drone, and every vigilant eye in the sky. This is what modern warfare looks like, and it's far from over. Stay with us for more updates from the front lines.